What's happening, everybody? Drawdown King here. We're going to be looking at customizations in ProRealTime for the charts and the indicators for the best platform for both mobile and web, and an amazing platform for the desktop as well. The complete edition does offer a trial we can look at. Go and read to these risk warnings, and you'll also notice a few links there in my description. Go ahead and click on that and start getting your setup for your ProRealTime. You can click Gmail and or enter your email or other option there. So had a few moments to read. We're going to go ahead and get started on this. Close out any disruptions or distractions, and we'll start looking at customizing your ProRealTime. You're going to see this should be the default. So once you click on that link in the description again, and you enter your details in, you are going to be presented with this right here. It should be default to Apple, and everything should be the same here. This is sort of what I've done. So on my personal one, let's go ahead and get this open, and we're going to look at customizing. I've already presented some things last time, and go ahead and I do have a link there in the description as well. Go ahead and get started. If you want to review that one, you can go back and watch it and come back, or you can just jump right in here. You're going to notice several things up, and this is your AI. So the AI, we've got AI trend lines and both oblique and horizontal. So that's what you look like right there. We've already covered that in quite a bit of detail, and a moving average and volume. So it's a simple moving average you got here. Let's say you want to go in and get customizing your charts. You can already see on the charts I use, I've changed candlesticks and these types of things. We'll go into that at the end, but we are going to first delve into some of the indicators, and we'll come back to the customizations, briefly look at that. And first thing you would want to do, let's say whether you want volume or you don't want volume, you're going to see a little box in the top left corner. Say volume. If you click on that, you can then configure, hide, or add indicators as well. Say if you want to customize it, you could click on that and change some of the colors here, or do custom colors if you wanted to. Want to change that to bright yellow and a really dark red, or whatever your preference are. You want to go with some of these default setups here. You'll click on predefine or custom. I'm just going to go back to this one, and you'll notice some things on custom zones as well. Color zones. So you can toggle certain things on or off. You can add indicators from here as well. You can duplicate settings, and you're going to see now you're in the indicator menu. You can also change up some of the candle things as well here. So although you first, when you clicked on it, you were here in volume, and you click on that little tab on the left side, that will be associated with this one. If anything drops there, that's associated with the price, is associated with the volume. So in price, you've got your candlesticks. You want to change width. I mean, there's a great deal of things that you can do here, and I'll show you my customization here towards the end as well. but it's a little bit of customization and things that you can do. If you want this simple moving average off of here, then you can delete it. You don't really want to delete the price though, because then you're not going to have anything in your chart. So if you ever see that happen, make sure you click up here on price, make sure, and you do click on show, and you'll see also an extended hours if you wanted to view that information. We'll reload with that extended detail right here in your chart. And we got to talk briefly on last video. You want to get out of light mode? That is no problem. Come down here to the bottom right, and you've got your dark mode up. So we are now going to get into indicators a little more. So you can go here if you want to add an indicator, or you can click on one of the previous indicators and hit add indicator from here. Or if you're on configure and you wanted to add an indicator, you could then add it from there. So just to keep it simple, we're going to add indicators from up here. Got some favorite indicators. I believe that I've chosen. They may be pre-selected, but let's say you want to add a few additional favorites when you're looking through this list on the left and right. If you hit the star, it's going to add those to the top, and you can also get a little bit additional information about that indicator right there by clicking that eye. Okay, let's just choose one more. If you want to get rid of any of these, you can of course do that. So you want to add a vortex to it, and let's say you don't want it there anymore, you can easily come down here and close that, and then you can move back up to the indicator panel here. You want to add a MACD or Fibonacci pivot points or multiple things. Now you can't move this, you're not going to be able to move this around as you see here. So we added a few things. We got our Fibonacci's, and we have some MACDs here in the bottom. See, if you add indicator from there, it's going to bring it over on the left side. So that's the other option, other way to do that. It's there and here, and we showed you the third way as well. Add indicator here. So it's sort of just a matter of where you want that to be up and on your chart when you're adding indicators. For instance, if you wanted to be on the left and be able to see those as you add them in real time without anything covering your chart here on the right side, you can go in from here. If it doesn't matter to you, just go ahead and keep it simple, and you've got that up as well. So we are going to leave this sort of as a layout. Let's see, added a few things. Now you are going to save as custom 2 or whatever the case. Okay, there we go. Make sure you are doing this. When you add that in, come to the right here and you're going to click on this. Otherwise it's not going to be saved just like you saw there. Click and confirm or delete if you want. And we also have auto save automatically enabled. So now you've added custom 2 to your chart. And let's say you have another workspace, you want to toggle between that and this one. Well, it auto saved when we were on that one. That's why it looks the same. Or you can come up here, that's another workspace that I saved. So we're going to come back to our custom 2. We're going to pull out here to a 15-minute, and right? You're scrolling here on the chart, it's gonna take you horizontal on the scaling, and this will be your vertical. Make sure you are aware of that. We're going to keep this video nice and quick and short, just enough to get you up and running. Start clicking around, adding some indicators and these types of things. Sort of like what I'm seeing here on this chart. We've already saved it. We already showed you how to also go back in and add your AI right there. We are on Apple. We have the AI, and as you're going to see, when you change the time frame, it's also going to change exactly. See, you're going to get more in resistance and supports and these types of things. It's your horizontal again and your oblique. You change your time frame to a lower one. Obviously, they're going to look different as it's calculating those in real time, hence the name ProRealTime, for so many things that can happen here. But we've already talked about being able to trade right off this. We did some customizations. We've got our AI, and again, if you wanted to customize some things on the chart, we did a little bit there briefly. We're going to go to chart settings, right? That's one of the things we're going to go to. We're going to go to chart background. Let's say we want to change that, and we can easily do that from here. You want a nice green one or something of this nature, or you're fine with this color. There we go. And make sure, like, when you're clicking on that, you didn't see the candles. That's considered the price. So just because you're in chart settings, you're getting some additional customizations that you can do here, grids and spacing and these types of things. And we're going to configure, and this is where we configure the candle colors right here. Sort of like that one. That's sort of cool. And we're going to leave it at that. And as you notice, there's no reason for me to save anything. You could if you wanted to. You could click on that if you wanted to be extra careful, but it is auto saving that. So we got our chart layout and set up for one chart. We did show you how to add additional charts by clicking on the chart tab here as well. You want to do that this way, then that's fine. You want to get rid of anything, when you click on that, you're going to notice these on each of the charts, or you want to split it horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. We're getting, there we go. Now we're back on par. So we got the same thing, but you want to have two different symbols. There we go. There's your Euro, USD. Got the same layout. We have some live data because it's open right now. That will rescale you, as you can see here. And if you wanted to go full screen with that chart, you will click right here in the top right corner, or go ultra full screen right here by clicking on these four arrow squares on top. But we've covered most everything. Next time on the video series here, we're going to be looking at doing some drawing tools, customizing them, changing some of the looks and parameters on those. Hope you enjoyed this series. Today we were looking at customizations and indicators here on ProRealTime. Make sure you are clicking on that link, you're signing up, and you're helping me help you, help me help you. And appreciate you watching and spending some time. Go back and watch that first video. Like I said, next time we're going to go into the drawing tools, and we'll do a few more after that on additional topics, and we'll get into both the mobile and the premium editions, which you can get a 4-week trial to as well. So Thank you for watching again. Glad you were able to be here with me. Enjoy your day, night, weekend, holiday, or wherever you happen to be in the world and watching me at. We do appreciate it here at Team Drawdown King. Have a great night, everybody.